Good morning, students. Welcome to the class of Network Filters and Transmission Lines, Lecture 1. This is according to the syllabus of Board of Technical Education for Electronics and Communication Diploma, 3rd semester. Basically, this is an introduction to networks. What is a network? A circuit combination of electrical or electronic devices connected in series, parallel, or series parallel configuration is called a network. The devices or components connected in network are called network elements. Network elements can be active or passive, or they can be linear or non-linear, or they can be unilateral and bilateral. So, what are active devices or active elements? We can see the classification of network elements. They can be active or passive. They can be linear, non-linear. They can be unilateral and bilateral. Now we can see what are active elements or active devices. Mostly all the semiconductor devices are active devices or active elements like transistor, SCR, triac, diac, etc. Now, what are passive elements? Elements like resistor, capacitor, and inductor are called passive elements. Next classification is linear and non-linear elements. So, what are linear elements? Resistor, capacitor, and inductor are called linear elements. Non-linear elements, all the semiconductor devices like transistors, SCR, triac, diac, etc. are non-linear elements. Unilateral and bilateral elements. Unilateral means direction sensitive electronic devices are called unilateral devices. That is, a diode has very low resistance in the forward direction and it has very high resistance in the reverse direction. So it is direction sensitive. Bilateral elements. Elements or devices which are not direction sensitive are called bilateral devices, or elements. For example, resistors are bilateral devices, and since same amount of current flows in both the directions and they can be connected in any direction since they don't have any positive or negative terminal. They don't have any positive or negative terminal. They can be connected in any fashion. Now, classification of networks. First one is one-port network. If a network has only one port of input terminals, then it is called a one-port network. It has got only input, there is no output port. Second is two-port network. A network with a pair of input terminals and a pair of output terminals is called two-port network, like this. So this port is called input port, this is called output port. A pair of terminals for the input port and a pair of terminals for the output port. Next is T network. If series arm has got two resistance or impedances and shunt arm has got one resistance or impedance which looks like a letter T, then the network is called T network. For example, we can see here these are two resistances connected in series R1, R1, and the R2 is connected in shunt. Okay, shunt means in parallel, and series, that is in series. So this is called T network. This resembles the English letter T. Therefore, it is called T network. Next one is pi network. If a network has one series impedance and two shunt impedances to resemble the Greek letter pi, it is called pi network, as shown below. Now, this is R1 that is connected in series, R2 and R2. The two resistances or two impedances are connected in shunt. Therefore, this resembles the letter pi. It is called pi network. Now, symmetrical networks. Symmetrical network is one in which electrical properties are unaffected by interchanging the input and output terminals. So if we interchange the output with the input, say if we are giving input from this side and getting output here, or next time we give input from this side and get output from here, so the properties does not change. The output will be the same in both the cases. So this is called symmetrical network. Symmetrical T network, if series arms have equal resistance or impedance, and then the network is called symmetrical T network. So symmetrical T network, this also resembles a T letter. R1 and R1 are same and R2 is connected in the shunt. So therefore it is called symmetrical T network. Next we will see symmetrical pi network. If two shunt arms impedance are equal, then this type of pi network. So this is called pi network. So symmetrical pi network, here this shunt arm is equal to this shunt arm impedance. So both the impedances are equal and there is another series arm impedance. So these two shunt arm impedances are equal. It resembles letter pi. So therefore it is called symmetrical pi network. So next is asymmetrical network. Asymmetrical network is one in which the electrical properties are affected by interchanging the input and output terminals. So asymmetrical T network, if the series arm of T network have different impedances, then the T network is called asymmetrical T network. Like in this network we can see R1 is not equal to R2. So R1 and R2 are different. Therefore, this is called asymmetrical T network. Now similarly, asymmetrical pi network. If the two shunt arm resistances are not equal in a pi network, then the network is called asymmetrical pi network. In this network we can see R1 is not equal to R2. So R1 and R2 are different. So therefore, these two shunt arm impedances are different. Therefore, this is called asymmetrical pi network. Thanks for the presence in my lecture. We will continue with this introduction in the next lecture. Thank you so much.